I'm 23, and while most people my age are still figuring things out, I'm already a chef. I take ingredients, flavors, and textures and craft them into something extraordinary, something that tells a story on a plate. That's what I do with relationships too, I suppose. I mix and blend emotions, add a little spice, and tweak things just enough until they're just right for the moment. Satisfying, but never meant to last. Maybe I'm still working out my own recipe, but for now I'm content with these fleeting tastes of connection. First, there was Anna. She was 27 and designed clothes as if she'd been born with a needle and thread in her hands. The kind of woman who walked into a room and everything else faded into the background. But Anna had this one flaw. She had dreams of building something real, of a future with someone. Me? I wasn't about that. I wasn't made to be tied down. I enjoyed the thrill, the chase, the excitement of something that was just almost there but never enough.
Jack, you could stay a little longer. It doesn't have to be serious. But you don't always have to run,
Stay. And do what? Watch Netflix and talk about feelings? Anna, you know that's not me.
I guess not.
I thought I could escape it all. Find someone who wouldn't press the issue. Someone who understood. And then I met Samantha. She was 23, a model, with eyes that held all the mysteries of the world, and a laugh that made me forget I was even in one. But Samantha was fire, untamed and restless.
Come on, let's live a little, Jack. Stop overthinking everything. Life isn't a recipe you can keep tweaking endlessly.
Maybe I like to be in control.
That's the problem with you. Always wanting control. Let it go, Jack, just for a night.
With her, I was alive in ways I hadn't felt before. But soon, that fire turned into something I couldn't handle. She was all about the thrill, and when it burned too bright, I found myself wanting something softer. I suppose that's when Cheryl came along. Cheryl was stability. She was 35 and had a way of making life feel like it had some purpose. Married, of course. Maybe that was what drew me to her. There was no commitment on her end either. She was as unavailable as I was. We were both filling gaps in each other's lives.
This can't be real, Jack. We're just two people meeting in the middle of empty spaces. You know that, right?
I know, Cheryl. This isn't meant to be forever.
Good. Let's not pretend otherwise.
I thought by now I'd feel something more than this endless hollow freedom. But each woman, each encounter, it left me wanting. I didn't even know what I wanted, just that I hadn't found it. Every one of them held something, some quality I wished I could carry forward, but none of them were the full picture. Then I met Sasha, 20, bright-eyed, with the kind of smile that made me believe for a moment that love could sweep me off my feet.
I think you're just scared of finding the real thing, Jack. You've been searching for so long that maybe you don't even want to find it.
Scared? Me? Never. That night with her was electric. She had this way of making me feel like I was the only thing that mattered in her world. We talked, we laughed, we shared things I never thought I'd say out loud. And when we were finally alone, it was like every wall, every barrier crumbled. But morning has a way of bringing things back to reality. And reality was, she wanted a fling, just like I had with the others. A night of passion, nothing more.
Thanks, Jack. Last night was fun. But it's just what it is.
What do you mean, just what it is?
Don't tell me you were expecting more. I thought you were the expert in leaving things. Almost.
And that's when it hit me. I'd spent so long looking for pieces of a puzzle that I forgot one thing. No one was going to fit it all. Not because they weren't enough, but because I was the one holding back, never giving enough of myself to make them want to stay. Maybe love isn't about finding someone who fits every part of what we think we need. Maybe it's about growing into someone who deserves the kind of love we're chasing. So here I am, 23, realizing that maybe I've been approaching it all wrong. I spent so long searching, seasoning, and plating everything just right, only to find that love isn't like a perfectly crafted dish. It's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes undercooked. But maybe, just maybe, it's worth savoring, even when it's not flawless.
All You Need Is, a podcast where the heart finds its voice through enchanting romance stories. Join me as we explore the timeless power of love, weaving together tales that spark joy, nostalgia, unspoken desires, a warmth that makes your heart flutter, and the sweet magic of love that transcends time. From the first blush of infatuation to the comfort of lasting connections. Prepare to be swept off your feet as we delve into the intricacies of relationships, celebrate love in all its forms, and remind you that, at the end of the day, all you need is. Podcast conceptualized and created by Nazar Partiwala using 11 Labs.
Tune in and let your heart be your guide.